Hello everyone, and welcome to this video series about Python integration for MetaTrader 5. In this first video, I'm going to demonstrate how to install the MetaTrader 5 package and how to establish connection between your Python environment and the MT5 terminal. Before we start, let me quickly show you my development setup. I'll be using Spider as my IDE, which is part of the Anaconda distribution, and the Python version is 3.12.4. However, feel free to use your preferred IDE and your Python version. Everything should work exactly the same way as demonstrated here in this video series. And one more thing before we jump in, let me show you the documentation page because we are going to reference this one quite often. So if you type in Google search, for example, something like MetaTrader 5 Python documentation or Python module, you should find the link that says MetaTrader module for integration with Python. If you take a look, this is part of the MQL5 documentation page. Let me click on this one, and this is the home page of the Python module for MetaTrader 5. You can read this brief description here about the module. By the way, I'm going to use the word module or package interchangeably in the following videos. And here on the left side or down below, you can see the different functions that are provided for working with Python and MetaTrader 5. And if you take a look here, this the initialize function. This is the one that we're going to use in a second to establish connection between Spider, between your Python environment and MT5. And if you scroll down below, you can see account information, symbol, historical data, orders and positions, historical deals, and so on. We are going to explore almost everything, but for the moment, let me copy this pip install command, and if I go back to Spider, and if I paste this installation command here, just keep in mind, if you type it manually, that MetaTrader is with capital letters. But if I run this line of code, the installation process should begin. I'm not going to do this because I have it already installed, but after successful installation, you should be able to import the MetaTrader 5 package. MetaTrader 5, you can import it as MT5 or just empty. I prefer to use MT5 because I find it more descriptive. And let me run this line of code. No error messages, no warnings, so everything looks perfect. And before we initialize our connection, let me quickly show you what actually you can do with this MT5 package. Here is a complete list of the different methods and functions and attributes. For example, you can see here order send function for sending orders, obviously. If you scroll up, here is the initialize function that we're going to use in a second to establish connection. Copy rates, this is for historical data. Just feel free to scroll up and down. If you're familiar with the MQL5 language, probably you've seen these constants and enumerations here for time frame before, symbol information and so on. Just take a look at this. We're going to discuss almost everything from this documentation. So just as an initial idea of the features that the MetaTrader 5 package provides for you. But for example, let me go to these under methods. If you want, you can take a look at the author. I'll put this inside into a print statement, MT5 package author, and if I type MT5 dot, and you can see here that immediately Spider provides me a box with the different options. These are the very same here methods and attributes that are available in the package, and they are in alphabetical order here presented because I want to access this one, that double underscore method. So let me type double underscore, and the first one is author, so I'll hit the tab button and it auto completes everything for me. So let's run this line of code, and here MetaTrader 5 package author is MetaQuotes, which is the same company that develops the MetaTrader 5 platform. So both products are developed by MetaQuotes. If you want, for example, to check the current version, you can type again MetaTrader 5 MT5 dot and double underscore version, tap button, and let me run this line of code. So here the output says that the current version is 5.0.4738. Obviously, you can access everything that this package provides for you using this dot structure as a typical Python module. So let's go to the documentation page and take a look at the initialization function. Of course, this is the first one here, and you want to initialize connection because otherwise you can't use the other features of the package. So if you click this link here, you can see that there are three call options, and the first one is to call without parameters, just an empty initialize function. The second one is to provide the path to the MetaTrader 5 terminal executable file. And the third one is much more specific, so you have to provide your account number, your password, and your server name. Currently, I have my MetaTrader 5 platform opened, so let me type MT5 initialize. And if I run this empty function here, you can see true, which means that I'm successfully connected to the MetaTrader 5 platform. And let me just write a comment. So this is option 1, and the second option is to provide the path to the MetaTrader 5 executable file. So during installation, if you have followed the default installation settings, your MetaTrader 5 terminal have been installed to your C drive under the program files folder. However, if you're not sure if this is the case, you can go to desktop and find your MetaTrader 5 shortcut. And if you right click here and go to properties, you can see here under the shortcut tab that the installation folder is under the program files folder. So let me copy this location, and I'm going now to this folder here. So inside the MetaTrader 5, inside program files, MetaTrader 5, in this case I'm using IC Markets as a broker. So here you should look for this terminal application. Just let me right click on this file, and here you can see that this is the executable file of the MetaTrader 5 client terminal. Okay, so let's go back to Spider, and here MT5 once again initialize, and let me copy inside quotation marks the path. You know, you have to reverse the order of the slashes in order to access this folder. So MetaTrader 5 and here terminal 64.exe. Maybe depending on your installation, this could be terminal 32 or just terminal. But if you run this line, here you see that this is true, which means that the connection once again was established successfully. And let me show you something. Even if I close my MetaTrader 5 platform here, and now if I run this line, it's going to find the path, it's going to find the terminal, and it's going to start it automatically. So once again, here the connection is established, and I have started my MetaTrader 5 terminal from here. True, now I'm connected, and I can start using the MetaTrader 5 package. And the third option, which is my preferred one, is to use your account number, your login. Here you can see that the server, here the parameters that you can provide. This is an optional one, I'll skip this one, but I will provide the server, the login, and the password. And Yes, please fill your own credentials, your own account information. If you don't know your account number or server, if you go to your MetaTrader 5 terminal, in the upper left corner you can see the account number, or you can click on File and go to log into trade account. So this is the account number that you're currently logged in, and this is the server name. Of course, you should know your password as well in order to use this third method for initialization. Okay, so I have my personal information here, and just let me write use your own account credentials. And maybe I should mention that everything we do here is only for educational purposes. It doesn't represent any investment advice or trading recommendation. Read the disclaimer below in the description for more information. But yes, we do this only for fun here. So if I run this third option, here again this is true, so I am connected to MetaTrader 5. And because not always the connection is successful, for some reason it could fail. Maybe you would like to modify a little bit this login strategy. So let me write something like, if not, I'll cut this line here and paste it. If not, so I will print and get error code. Print initialization failed, error code MT5 once again, and here under the last error function it will get the error in case of unsuccessful initialization. And of course I have to quit because initialization failed and I can't move any further with my code, but otherwise, if the connection was successful, I can print connected to MT5. And let me run this block of code and see what's going on. Yes, now I'm connected to MT5, and this is all for this first video. We have installed and imported the MetaTrader 5 package, and we've used all the three options for initialization. I recommend, highly recommend using this one, especially if you have a real account with the same broker. And yes, in the next video is starting the interesting part when we're going to start exploring this MetaTrader 5 package for Python. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.